Hello, angels.
Wait, I wasn't ready. I was feeling weird about us holding hands because I don't want them to think that we only do this because we love each other. I want them to think, oh, we're podcast hosts.
Oh, okay.
And we love each other.
Yeah, for sure. Well, let go of me then.
Okay.
Our relationship is strictly professional. Welcome back.
Welcome back to season 2.
Welcome back to season motherfucking 2.
It's episode 1.
It's episode 1, and we just wanted to add in a little heads up that at the beginning of this gorgeous episode, we're coming back really strong. However, for the first 6 minutes, the sound isn't. It's okay.
Coming back strong, but it does get strong.
It does get strong.
Not a shower.
Exactly. Also, we are in a studio now, and you should probably have a look at that, maybe on YouTube or something, because also in this episode, there's a lot going on.
There is a lot visually.
So like 3 moments at the top of my head that like you might struggle to understand unless you actually watch it. So get on YouTube, babe.
Wow.
Mwah. Enjoy the episode.
Toodles. Oh my god, it's so good that you remember that. Have you got the SD card in there?
Yeah.
Great.
Can you look that I have the SD card in there?
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, we do have OCD.
Get off your chest, get him off your back. Get your compulsions back on track. Stick it to the strikes, tell him take a hike. Join your obsessive compulsive dykes.
Oh my god, it's season 2, babe.
It's season 2.
Right.
I think we should just get a smack bang right
Let's
into it.
dive in.
Yeah.
As much as they love us, we love them. We want to
as
all...
much as we could go on for literal ages. Be like, oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Like, I do want to know what your gender of the day is.
Oh my gosh. Okay, my gender of the day is like a paint that you've decided you're going to go buy from B&Q. It's not on the shelf, they have to mix it. And like it's one of those special colours that they mix, like shaky in the thing, and then they seal it and then you get given it. It's just perfect and it hasn't been opened yet. My best experience with the paint, I was upcycling a bit of furniture I have, and I went and they can give you cards that have the colours on.
Yeah.
So I took them home and I like laid them all out, and then I did an Instagram poll of like what I should do, and it sparked like some of the most interaction I've ever had on social media. Like everyone was like, has to be this, and like all the names are ridiculous. And I think I can't remember what the name I went with in the end, but it's something like Devil's Obelisk or like something ridiculous.
Wait, did you make up this name?
No, they're all called different things.
Oh, right.
And
it was a combination of 2 different ones.
No, it was one.
Oh.
That was the name of it. It was just an unhinged name. I can't remember. It wasn't that, but it was something like that.
Oh, so it was a ready colour already. Sorry, this is so uninteresting, but I need to know the details. So the colour was already ready, but they were like, this is what it's going to look like, but we will mix it for you anyway.
Okay, they have loads of cardboard, all of the 200 colours of cardboard squares.
Yeah.
They're like, we can make any of these, but we don't have any.
Don't have them ready.
Yeah.
Thank you
Got
so
it.
much. Yeah.
So fine.
Yeah.
We all get it. You're in the right
we
space.
We can all breathe. Yeah.
The paint that I went with anyway was like a lovely dark burnt orange. It was stunning.
Fun for you.
It was 100%.
Yeah. This entire space is like for you.
I
was like, I want the logo to be like maybe green, and we came in here and I was like, I'm gonna have to just really lay down flat on
come
this
to
one.
The sunset era.
Yeah.
It was so laid down flat. What's your gender of the day?
Today I'm feeling sort of like a teenage fugitive in like the 80s who is like, I've just like killed my boyfriend and run away.
Oh my gosh, like a lesbian iconic film.
Yeah, I'm like now on the road, I'm 17 and I'm like, especially with this haircut and this outfit.
It's giving like you're in the truck behind Love Lies Bleeding. You're like, guys!
I'm like, guys, like I just killed my boyfriend. And now I'm like going to like the big city and, you know, but everyone's chasing me back home. They're like, you literally killed Trevor. What are you doing?
Trevor! Catching strays.
Yeah.
Trevor.
His name is Trevor and we have the exact same haircut.
And these are his clothes.
These are literally his clothes.
Oh my god.
Yeah. That's
I can feel him in the room with us.
Yeah. Do you want to start, my angel, with your gaybourhood watch of this week?
Yeah.
This week, like over the last 5 months.
I know.
I don't know.
It is insane. There's loads of gaybourhood watch from the last 3 months, obviously.
Yeah.
We're going to get to like the jewels in the crown of the last time of my life.
Yeah.
However, I'm just going to come straight in with like my literal recent gaybourhood watch. It feels right. It feels like it's from this week. It feels relevant.
Yeah.
So I have been working with like a group of kids, and they're from a background that like very much discourages like the queer community stereotypically.
Yeah.
But like I also find it very much in practice to be true with the kids.
Yeah.
And this week there have been loads of things, like I think it's like TikTok, it's social media, and there's like English or Spanish. Have you heard of that? So if you say English or Spanish.
Yes. I've heard that. Yeah,
So
that means like you're gay.
Yeah, and it's like whichever language you pick, like they'll say in that language, the first one to move is gay. So then it's just become like English or Spanish, and then it's like whoever moves first is gay without the sentence. Anyway.
Yeah.
So then there's like zesty is coming back in, like the slang zesty, which for us is like fun, like hee zesty. But like when like 11-year-old kids are like using it against each other, I'm like, guys.
Oh my God, somebody commented on a post. This is zesty. A post of me. Somebody I don't know.
Oh my God.
And now I know it was not a compliment.
Well, no, but it's like fruity. That's all, that's what it sort of ties to. So it's not, if it's from a queer
so it means
person,
it's gay.
Yeah.
Right.
So if it's from a queer person, then I think it's like we can, use it amongst ourselves.
Right.
To our discretion. But
I'm gonna be so real, I've never known what zesty is ever. I'm like, oh, you put some lemon on the salad. Or like, what?
Well, yeah. Oh, God, it's okay. Don't worry.
Yeah.
That's why I'm here for you.
Yeah, thank you so much.
And you think you're Gen Z?
I think I'm Swedish.
The kids. We're talking to each other about this sort of stuff. And I obviously intervened and was like, okay, we're not doing this. It's not embarrassing to be gay. As if I had to spell this out in 2024.
Yeah.
But this is the world we're living in, like very divided. And it's so clear, like when you go out of your circle.
Yeah.
Anyway, then they said, somebody muttered from the background, like, oh, you're only saying that because you're gay. And I literally turned around and I was like, yeah, yes, I am gay. And also, I'm not just saying that because I'm gay, because I'm saying because it's the correct, right thing. But as soon as I said I was gay, the whole air left the room. It was like, and they were all looking at me like shell-shocked silence. And I was like, coming out to this room of 30, 12-year-olds. It's just been the most intimidating. Well, no, actually not. But anyway, so I was like, okay, it's fine. Guys, I know that you don't know a lot about the queer community. You can ask me questions. Like, let's open up a dialogue here. You have known me for a long time. And like, you like me. Now you know. So that like, not all queer people can be XYZ according to what you think, because we have a good relationship. So now you have to marry these two things together.
You're really changing the world.
Oh my gosh.
The way you're handling this is admirable.
Thank you.
Like, I'm saying that like it's a joke, but it's not.
No,
like, genuinely, well done.
Thank you. I honestly don't know what else to do though.
No.
Like, I'm not just going to be like, oh, shh. Because it's like, number one, I'm an Aries. Number two, I might be the only out queer adult they meet, right? Before they go off into their adult lives.
Yeah.
And one of them actually said that. One of them said like, oh, you're the first gay adult I've ever met.
Really?
Yeah. And I in just after that whole thing happened. And I was like, wow. And also loads of them were like, I didn't know. And I'm like, I'm literally wearing a waistcoat right now. Like, what did you think was happening when I was here with like a shaved head slowly growing back, wearing a waistcoat, Doc Martens every day? Like, there's no queer culture there. You don't know what you're looking for even.
No. They just thought you were a fucking weirdo.
And I am, and that's completely unrelated.
Yeah.
That's my gayhood watch.
Wow, well done. I'm
Thanks.
so proud of you. That's actually fantastic.
Thank you.
And also to hold that space and be like, I know you haven't, like, everything you do, I just can't find the word, but like so pragmatic, being like, I know you probably haven't met a lot of queer people before. Feel free to ask me any questions that you might have. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. Do you know?
You could have just been like, fuck you all.
Oh, great. I'll do that next time.
You could be like, and Sarah's gay too. You might not know yet.
Sorry, I really slapped you. Absolutely. So many of the people that I work with, I'm like, give it 6 to 8 months.
Yeah.
And you'll have a whole memory back to knowing me.
Yeah. Even years.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know if they've got years in them.
No.
Bless them.
Well, good for them. Good for them.
Absolutely.
But if they can't tell that you're gay if you're wearing a waistcoat and Doc Martens, then I'm like, there is a world in which Sarah's 22 and she's like, Miss Kamari, you know?
Oh, I hope so. One of the people, like at the end, you know, everyone was leaving. And then one person was like, "You're right." And I was like, yeah. I'm just like so surprised that was like such a new bit of information for everyone. I really thought that like, even if we didn't talk about it, everyone knew. And then she was like, "Yeah, I knew."
And that was Sarah.
Little Sarah.
Little Sarah.
Little Sarah.
So honestly, this guy who called you out originally and was like, "You're only saying that because you're gay," was just meaning to insult you with calling you gay. I thought that they said that because they knew you were gay. And you were already out in this context.
But
no, clearly not.
Well, I mean, I've never denied anything. I've always like called out the homophobic stuff in class. So it's like, in my mind, I'm like, look at me, think about who I am, think about the fact I never talk about like a boyfriend or anything like that.
Yeah.
Not saying that would then necessarily mean I wasn't queer, but you know, these obvious signals to them. And anyway, clearly not. But that baffles me. But then also when we were kids, do you think, like, apart from like all of our PE teachers, did you know any other teachers that were queer? Because I don't think I did.
No, I don't think I did. And I genuinely think I saw a lot of people and was like, you are just like quiet and read books. And you like, if anything, like you're probably asexual.
Yeah.
Like if I can't see you with a man, I can't see you with anyone because that's how like censored.
How ingrained.
Yeah. And that's how like little exposure you can have in certain environments to like anything queer.
Yeah. And that was us.
Yeah. And like I've said probably before on this podcast, if I haven't, should I? Because it's kind of rude. No, but like my only exposure to anyone gay was like, I was like that weird person with short green hair.
Yeah.
And I don't relate to them.
Yeah. And
now I'm them left, right and centre. Somebody look me up. I've only had half a Red Bull and half a coffee. I couldn't even finish either of those two.
You've been too busy
due
finishing
to time.
Other things.
Yeah.
I think this leads us onto your gaybourhood word.
Yeah. So, you know, it's widely known on this pod that I have like quite a big ego.
It's widely known in the world.
And my friend has opened a bar this summer.
Yes.
Called Goldie Saloon.
Yes.
Which is a new FLINTA gay bar.
I can't wait to go.
I love it. I'm obsessed.
Great.
So just opened this summer, and therefore I've been like helping out a little bit behind the bar and stuff. Last weekend I was helping out, and it was like one of the most intense experiences I've had in a while because I just cut my hair like this.
Which I love, by the way. Can we just have a little side note? Anna hates their new haircut. I love this haircut.
Oh,
I'm
so scared the hairdresser is going to listen to this or see this because I walked out and I said, I love it. I did like it more though, but then like, he's like an artist. He like styled it so specifically and was like, shh. And I was like, babe, I'm not going to do this. I'm literally I don't think you understand how much of a time optimist I am. I'm going to shower like 5 minutes before I need to leave and then I'm going to rush out.
Yeah, and the wind's going to dry it.
The wind's going to dry it. And that's the extent of my like hair care routine.
Yes.
So I'm not going to have texture spray. I'm not going to stand there and be like, ooh, and little, you know, it's not going to happen.
Yeah. That's the
Exactly. And when you
crazy.
do that, it's beautiful. But I'm not going to do that.
Yeah, we're looking for functionality.
Yeah. Anyway, so I was behind the bar.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, I felt like a caged animal. You know?
Yeah.
People were looking at me. People were like prodding me.
People were giving you eyes.
It was a very intense environment.
For context, they were watching a game, right? This is the time you're talking about.
Yes. They were watching a game. But I was working there 2 nights. So they were watching a football game, but also it was just a regular night. And I had some insane interactions. And on one night, I was so anxious when I left that night.
Oh, love.
No, it's okay. It's because my pulse was so high because there were so many hot dykes and I felt like I had to be on. And I'm like, all of these people think I'm Shane from the L Word, but they don't know that I'm more like Rachel from Glee. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm like...
That's what needs to be on your Hinge profile. I made it look like,
Fully.
It's so accurate.
And I like, sometimes I can't help myself but play up to it. And I'm like, listen, this is going to disappoint us all.
Yes, but let me at least create this facade. For who?
For who? Yeah. For my, I don't know, ego, probably.
There we are. It all
There we
comes
are.
back.
Yeah. Anyways, there were so many hot people. I was flirting with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
And then there was this specific, like, listen, they were dykey football teams. You know, the London football team, dykes.
Yeah.
There were like football teams that were there. Like it was,
That's sick.
yeah. But just to understand the severity of the
level.
situation. And then there was a specific dyke that I was super into, and we're gonna give them a code name. They were like northern. They had like tattoos, and they had this like boxy Georgia from I Kissed a Girl sort of like thing
Hot.
going on. So hot, and they were like super like concerned about what their beer was gonna like taste like. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Yeah,
They're
the
concerned about
quality.
they're making us all think about their tongue.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we call them? They also had like slicked back hair in like a bun in the like
Oh my god.
neck,
What about like?
but like minimal makeup. So it's like mask, but like still straddling. It was giving millennial lesbian, but the good one. The good kind. You know what the bad kind is.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
like tight chinos, a top on and an undercut. Nothing against top ons and
No,
undercuts, but like with the chinos as well and like the Hawaiian shirt, like babe.
It's the combination.
Yeah.
And it's also the ignorance of the fact that it's happening.
Exactly.
It's not a choice. It's
No.
happening to someone.
Yeah.
Yeah. Right. What's the code I'm going to be? I mean, you've seen them. I'm thinking like slick.
Yeah, let's go for slick, because
Okay.
God, they were as well.
Oh, it's.
Yeah, problem
Sexy.
here is this is not going to end with me happy.
Oh no. Let's just enjoy the sexiness while
Yeah.
it's here.
Okay.
Okay.
So I immediately say to the owner, my mate, I'm like, listen, I'm in love. That dyke over there. And they were
Is
like,
my wife.
they were like, oh, I know one of them dykes. And I was like, no, which one? And they describe it. And they're like, the one with the slit back hair. And I was like, okay. And they were like, we matched on a dating app. And I was like, right. But this person is like very poly, very like, you know, one of their
Cool.
partners were there. It's like, you know, it's not like, I know them. They're mine. Do you know what I
Yeah,
mean? It's not
yeah,
that vibe.
Who's doing that anymore? God.
Yeah, for sure. Straight people. So, so I'm like trying to flirt with this person, right? We're in the toilet queue together, we're flirting, and I'm thinking, okay, is this going to work? But they're also giving the millennial lesbian vibe of like, which is something we're going to get into when we talk about I Kissed a Girl later on.
Yeah.
They're giving the vibe of like, I'm more masked, therefore I'm looking for more femme.
Ah, yes. So
And
suddenly you were like,
Suddenly I'm cursing my haircut. I'm cursing it. I'm like, why the fuck did I not let my hair stay long?
why am I not Rapunzel?
Yeah. Why am I not modifying my gender expression for the people I'm trying to fuck?
Your perception of what the people you're trying to fuck want.
Exactly.
Not even
what they might actually want, but what I think they might want. Why am I not confirming to gender stereotypes in a heteronormative world
It's so
in order to be
relatable.
able to fuck slick?
Yeah. Oh god. But the thing is, when you're in the moment, you would be anyone,
Yeah.
and I get that.
Anyways, we're having a chat and I'm like, okay, maybe I am that vibe. No, go on.
I was just thinking, like, just a small thing. This is like sort of that's so Raven to me back to a memory, and I'm just like, if we're just pretending to be someone and then we like get to fuck slick or equivalent, and then afterwards I'm like, that wasn't me who had sex. That was Billy Jones that I created. It was an illusion.
I feel like I couldn't not be me when I was having sex. So
It
if
would, like, all
anything,
come
I'd
out.
like, I'd break character right before and they'd be like, what the fuck? Anyways, but I was obviously being myself. I was being charming and I was being funny, you know, all the things.
All of your
All of my
personality
things.
attributes.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of this. But then I was also doing a lot of this because I was like, which one do you like? Anyway, so, and then later on, they come back to the bar and they're like leaning over at the bar. And I'm leaning over this close to their face as well. And I'm like asking them, like, how do you feel? Because this is like after the game and everything. And then we're just having a little chat.
Yeah.
And then they say, have you met my friend? Have you met my friend?
All things bright and beautiful. Here lies Anna Tolstoy, assassinated across a bar.
Their friend seems lovely.
Oh.
And, you know, I've probably flirted with a friend when they got a drink as well, because I've flirted with everyone. But I didn't mean it. Megs, I didn't mean it. And then they're like, I was like, yeah, I think, you know, I'm trying to be as blasé about it as possible, because I'm, like, trying to prove that, like, no, it's you I'm into. And I was like, I think we had a chat earlier, and I was like, yeah, oh, yeah, hi. And then I'm, like, trying to get back to her.
Oh.
And then she gets her drink, and she's like, okay, fine, yeah, great, yeah. My heart is breaking a little bit.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Also, equally, I'm like, I'm never going to be into somebody who sent somebody else.
No, it's
Ever.
not hot.
It's not, like, it's not for me.
No.
Like, I want you to be this close up in my face, confident eye contact, just being like, make me feel uncomfortable, because it's hard to make me feel uncomfortable.
Make me feel uncomfortable.
No, I've been 3.5 years sober. I've had to do so much flirting and sex sober. I am unbreakable. I'm Swedish and unbreakable.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? So I'm like...
And zesty.
And zesty as fuck. So, like, you need to bring it. And if you can't, you're not for me.
Yeah.
So if you're sending a friend, you're already... It doesn't matter how fit you are, because no, absolutely not.
Yeah, I completely back that.
Yeah.
It would have to be such a specific circumstance, like, my friend
broke both of their legs and they can't walk over here to ask for your number. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's like, what? Like, even something like, oh, like when, as soon as we walked in, they, like, wanted to come get your number, but, like, they think that, they're convinced that person is your partner, so I'm just like, I want to come over without them knowing. Yeah. You know, something like that. I'm like, oh, no, like, that's cute. Yeah. But then, like, once you know the information, you then have to, like, do it yourself. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it's not giving sex appeal. No. Confidence, no. No.
And then I go to the bathroom, and then it's like dancey vibes. Everyone's dancing. I'm passing. No. I realised
like
why I
the
phrased
club
that.
Empties.
Yeah.
It's like
everyone's just in the bathroom. That's where it's happening. And I walk back from the bathroom. I cross the dance floor. I pass Slick. Slick is like dancing, and I start dancing with Slick a little bit. We are like grinding up upon each other, because, like, I don't know. I just what else am I meant to do? I'm on my way from the bathroom to the bar. You're standing here. We might as well. Yeah. And then we have a little boogie, and then I have to go back to the bar. And then they come back to the bar, and I think they're a little bit drunk at this point, because they then say again, "Oh, have you met my friend?" God. And I go, "Yeah, I did 10 minutes ago when you introduced them to me." And then they said, "Well, my friend thinks you're really hot." And I said, "Well, I think you're really hot." Great. Yeah. And then they say, "That's always the way it goes, innit?" And I was like, okay, is it, motherfucker? What? No, I said, yeah. And then I try and flirt with them a little bit more, and we're stuck this really real close still, just like this. And then the other friend is like, no, you don't want to get with Slick. Like, don't listen to anything that Slick is saying. Like, you don't want to, like, don't fall for Slick's tricks or something like that. And I'm like, God, this is such, like, a renowned fuckboy millennial lesbian. Yeah. You know? Mm-hmm. And you would just... And I'm like, yeah, and I can deal with that. I'm like, I'm literally not trying to date this person. I'm trying to, you know? So I was like...
Can we just see that hand just again?
What? I have no idea what I did. Anyways... And I, at this point, probably so, like, actually harrowed by the rejection that I have received. Oh, yeah,
because that's also...
I, like, almost snap at their friend, and I say, I think I can handle myself, thank you.
Okay, misplacing your
yeah. Really, situation. I'm angry at you for not fancying me, and I'm angry at my hairdresser for not making me feminine for you. But who gets this is the third friend, who's literally trying to save me from probably being completely fucked over by Slick.
Fucking hell. Yeah. It's always the way, isn't it?
Yeah, and then somebody else asks for my number while I'm flirting with Slick. Somebody else who I'm also interested in. Okay. So I want to give them my number. But equally, I'm like, I don't want Slick to see me giving you my number. So I'm, like, trying to do that real, like, quick and on the down low.
Oh, so that you still think you have a chance to Slick at this point.
No, I know I don't have a chance with Slick anymore, okay?
Do you?
I think I have the audacity to be like, because
Yes.
I have history. Not to brag, but I'm gonna brag, okay?
Okay.
I have history of being like the exception to people's types.
Yes.
Yeah. A lot of people who usually go for femmes meet me and they're like, what the heck? I might do this anyway. And I think it's because I straddle, I might do this anyway. And maybe it's because I straddle both a little bit, or maybe it's like, I don't know. But like that's happened to me quite a lot of times, which in one way I'm like, woo, I'm so special. I feel great. I feel like you're really attracted to me and not like I'm not because I'm your type. But also it sometimes makes me feel a bit insecure because I'm like, oh, I'm not what you want, what you like usually go for. So I feel like, you know.
Yeah, and then you've got something to prove and you have to be like amazing. Yeah.
Exactly. But yeah. Anyways, I had to leave Slick. I had to absolutely leave that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you didn't really have a choice because they didn't give a fuck about you.
Oh, God. I can always trust you to tell me the truth.
But this other person...
And that blows my ego, but it's good. I think I needed that. I needed to be humbled like that.
Sometimes we have to be.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, because I have the audacity to think that everyone I'm attracted to is attracted to me. Yeah. So sometimes I have to be humbled to be like, that wasn't true, and that's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can believe like they do actually fancy you, but they've got too much internalized bullshit going on.
They really do, yeah.
Yeah. So that you can stay with the delusion.
Yeah.
What about this other person?
Oh, great. We're going on a date on Wednesday.
Great.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, fantastic.
For Click Screen, we're going to recap I Kissed a Girl season 1.
We know it was ages ago. Yeah.
So Click Screen today is I Kissed a Girl. What are we thinking?
I want to work backwards.
Yeah, from the reunion.
Yeah.
From the post-reunion.
Yeah, from the post-reunion.
One word.
Yeah.
Nay. Nay's TikTok has been blowing my mind.
No, for sure.
In the best way.
Yeah.
I'm so here for how little fucks they give. Or Nay gives. I don't know actually Nay's pronouns.
No.
But Nay has been talking about the whole relationship with Priya and like what happened afterwards. And I'm kind of completely obsessed with the fact that Nay was really like, and not quiet, but just like more reserved on the show. And then like has now come out at the reunion.
That was so intense. But also fair enough. I think I would have done the exact same thing.
Yeah.
Unless we can get Priya on this podcast, in which case, there's two sides to every story.
The thing is, what I liked about it is like there's been so many times in my life when I've just thought, let me just let it go. Water off a duck's back. Like I'm not gonna do whatever, even though it's the correct thing to do and like it should happen. And then like Nay in that moment was like, no, I'm doing it for vindication.
Yeah.
And like,
ooh, I love vengeance. I actually do. I love when people are petty and take vengeance. Because I'm always trying to be so fucking serene and be like, like you said, water off a duck's back and whatever, and just be like, do you know what? Resentments will only harm me in the end. Blah, yada, yada, yada. I'm so spiritual and enlightened and whatever, but also, fuck all of you.
Yeah, fuck all of y'all.
Fuck all of y'all.
Oh.
I want to talk about Eva. I want to talk about Eva because I think that really relates to what I've just been through, right? How she was like, I want to dress maybe more feminine, but has dressed more masculine because of feeling like she has to because of the gals that she's been dating, right? And I was like, because this whole thing, this is my hot take on I Kissed a Girl. It's like, brilliant. Yes, we take everything that is like gay and, you know, sapphic. We love it. But it's so incredibly gendered.
Yeah.
It's so incredibly like heteronormative. And like, I love that she was able to like change that in retrospect because I was like, she's having the opposite problem to me. She's like, oh, I don't want to be too femme because then I'll be femme for femme and then I'll be like Amy and I'll be in hell. No, because she was so fucking wrong. Sorry, there's no mask for mask representation on that show.
Yeah.
Everyone is masks for femmes, except for Amy, who's femme for femme. And they brought nobody in for her.
Who was also femme for femme.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everybody was like,
Poor
that's not
Amy.
really my type. Yeah, and I'm like, did you predict for her storyline to be this tragic.
Yeah, that's so true. Or maybe people
Did you do
say
that
like, "Oh, I'm kind of down for anyone," but then they end up going like with whoever they're going with.
Yeah, because I am down for anyone, but I think I tend to go with people's energies, and I've dated both like masculine, feminine, like everything.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I instinctually, when I find people attractive, it's usually people who have a bit more masc energy.
Mm-hmm.
And then since I tend to have that as well, that's like sometimes a tricky situation, right? Because we
like
built
with
this
Slick.
like with Slick.
Yeah, we're predicting.
Yeah. No, but that's the best way to do it, because then it has nothing to do with me personally.
Then we don't need to unpack anything.
Exactly.
Keep it all in storage.
Exactly. But do you know what I mean, though?
Yeah.
And I'm like, I can't believe that's also like, oh, it needs to be the digestible for a straight audience. So let's keep it as heteronormative
Who is
as
straight
possible.
and watching that? The straight people
No,
have
for
Love
sure,
Island.
for sure. But do you know what I mean, though? There were only she-has in that show. Like, I don't want to I don't want to shit on the show because I love the show, but also
no, there's a way to go. It was great to start off. It's great to have, and now it's like cool. Now let's finesse this.
Yeah.
Maybe make the whole team that makes it queer.
Yeah.
Another moment in I Kissed a Girl.
Yeah.
When they were doing the stepping stones towards each other. Number one, why would you not just lie? Because once you got to the middle, it's just like, yeah, you're the winning couple.
Yeah.
It wasn't like you get money.
Yeah.
Or like there was no game element. It was just like either you can get in an argument or not.
Why did people have so much integrity?
Yeah.
Like, just lie.
Yeah.
Just do it.
The people who was it Priya Naya who
Priya and Nay took all the steps.
Yeah, and I'm like, there's like we've never had an argument or something, and they took a step forward, and I was like,
yeah.
Well, I've watched 3, so.
So they clearly lied.
Yeah. And then they won. The early bird catches the worm.
Yeah, fair enough. I do respect somebody with integrity, though, and be like, this doesn't feel right for me, I'm not going to lie here. But equally, this entire concept is insane.
Yeah.
This entire show is insane.
In 2 weeks' time, they're all going to be, like, from that game, they're all walking down a fucking aisle together.
Exactly.
So it's like, well, what are we doing then? If you don't trust them now.
Exactly. That's why Leia was, I think that was her name. Layla. That's why Layla was like in such a weird position, because she was so real, and she was like, I think I'm way too much for a slow burn for this. Like, this is actually so tapped.
Yeah.
Which is like, yes, it is, but like, bless you for thinking that it wouldn't be.
Yeah.
You know? Like, of course it is. If you go on there, you have to just be like, in it. Woo! And be like, you know, and be like, okay, I'm down for the ride. Like, everything's going to feel fucking insane, and it's going to be like, at a hyper speed, and it might not all be very authentic and genuine. But I really related to her, because I was like, I think that's how I would have been. I would have probably signed up and be like, I'm down for the ride, and then I would have been there and I've been like, oh, I don't feel like intimately connected to you because I don't know you on a deep level. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
God, queer me out. Lesbian is back in.
Queer me out? Is that supposed to be like a statement that's controversial?
I think it's controversial.
Oh, you mean like lesbian, the word lesbian is back in? I thought you meant like being gay and a lesbian. I was like, it's the lesbian renaissance, babe. Like, where have you been?
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
No, lesbian, the word, is in.
Yeah. Yeah, it's on a full 360.
Yeah.
You know? Before, we were like, oh, lesbians are like 37-year-olds with the Hawaiian shirt.
Yeah.
And the skinny chinos.
Yeah.
But now, lesbians are like 19 and has like this style of pant when they're like on top, they've done this and they have
and
like a
little
little
string.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
100%. I'm on board with this. I wish I could disagree with you to make this more interesting, but like...
But it's happening.
It is happening. Lesbian is back in.
Yeah.
And I really want it to last, because people are like, ooh, the lesbian renaissance I want to last, because I'm like...
This is now just it. Let's just set the standard.
Yeah, let's just set the standard, because it's not like, oh, all of these like new artists are happening, like, and it's all so gay and lesbian renaissance and everyone's coming out and it's, you know, gay. And then I don't want it to like dip and people be like, oh, remember 2024.
Yeah.
I'm like, no, this is the world now.
Yeah.
This is just how we exist.
We're not going below this level. It's like one of those car things you can only drive over one way. You can't reverse back. It exactly. Punch your tires.
Like, we are here now. We are not going back.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm like really learning to love the word lesbian over the past like year, I would say. it's kind of been coming back into my vernacular. Because my first girlfriend and we were like, why is it like, I'm gay, I'm queer, I'm blah, 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 I'm a lesbian? Like, why is it a noun? Why is it like...
I really thought you were going to be like talking about how you had a complicated relationship to the word, but then you were like, grammatically, it doesn't make sense.
But no, what I mean is, like, it makes it a complicated relationship because then it's like, well, why am I a thing? Like, it's like also objectifying, right?
Right.
Because you're literally making me an object. Like, I am a lesbian.
Yeah.
Rather than like...
I'm a gay.
Yeah, it's weird, like, to be like, I'm a gay. Like, that sounds also right. Like,
yeah.
It gives you an idea of...
Oh my God, there isn't a, like, male equivalent.
Yeah, I'm gay. That's the...
Yeah.
Yeah. So they, like, all the other terms have, like, status as an adjective. Like, it just describes somebody. It describes a person.
Yeah.
Whereas, like, lesbian doesn't describe a person. It is a person.
Yeah.
So I think that's why for me, that's why it's always been, like, an annoying...
Yeah, because I guess, like, it makes sense with slurs that we have, like, reclaimed, like, dyke, or, like, the F word, to have, like, before, because it's like, oh, this was a slur, and we've reclaimed it.
Yes.
With lesbian, it's never, to my knowledge, been, like, a derogatory thing, right?
Yeah.
It, like,
I think it was
emerged as
our
just a
word
descriptive...
first. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then they took it, obviously...
And then they took it.
Yeah, then they, people try and insult us with it, but
Yeah.
it is, like, I think that the history of the word lesbian is that the community were like, we are lesbians.
Like, I find it interesting as with, you know, when I Kissed a Girl, when they were talking about,
Yes.
like, the word lesbian, because I was like, I don't think I've ever had a complicated relationship to it, but then I realized I'm from Sweden, and isn't that wild? No, I'm kidding. Then
You're from Sweden.
And then I realized, I was like, oh, maybe I did have, like, a more of a complicated relationship with the word in Swedish.
Yes, I remember this. We had this conversation off pod.
Oh, did we?
And I love it.
Yeah,
so
well, that didn't count.
Did we even see each other if it wasn't on the pod?
No. So I was like, maybe actually, like, it just makes... Because first when I saw that conversation, I was like, really? Do people feel that way about that word? But then I was like, no, I think maybe I would do as well. Like, I also felt weirder. I think... in a weird way, I have, like, a separation to being gay here. Like, being gay in my home country felt more, like... Deep, yeah, than being gay here.
Yeah, I completely get that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's because, for me, like, when I'm talking in Spanish and I'm, like, talking to people who I'm, like, getting to know in Spanish or whatever, then I'm, like, I don't really have the language to, like... And this is not the same for you, because obviously you're fluent in English. But, like, I don't have the language to, like, describe the nuance of this experience, or even, like, the cultural references in Spanish to, like, describe the nuance. So therefore, I just have to say what I am, and then I just have to let you fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
So I don't know if there's anything relatable, even though for you it's not going to be the same language-wise. But is it like, well, you don't know what queer culture is like here, so you just have to put your flag in. You're like...
I feel like I know what queer culture is like here.
But even when you first moved here?
No, not when I first moved here. No.
So maybe that's where it's all stemmed from.
Yeah, maybe. And also I think there is, like, some sort of degree of separation as well. Even though, like, I dream in English and I, like, think in English and I speak English most of the time, and, like, this is very much my home now.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like I feel like I'm living as some sort of, like, secret life. Like, I feel very much myself here. Not, like, in disguise. But I think there is, like, a weird degree of separation. And I think, like, speaking to... people I've known since I was, like, a kid in Sweden, or, like, walking down the street being gay in Sweden, and, like, past my old school. Like, those things, I think, is, like, different.
Yeah.
And feels different.
I wonder what that is in us. Because I think I feel the same, like, if I go to my hometown, or, like, you know, I go to, like, my old school, I've driven past my old school, and I'm always, like, I just feel like I'm a different person to that.
Yeah. I remember the first time I was dating a girl, and I told, like, my friends, I was so, like, weird about it. And I was like, yeah, but it's like, and I was like, oh my God, why am I being such a little weirdo right now? And I, like, know that none of these people are homophobic, but still I'm like, it's wild. It's actually wild. And it's so hard to grasp when you've come so far. And when you have a pod called Obsessive Compulsive Dykes, to be like, there was a time where I was like, but, like, don't think I'm a weirdo. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, fully.
Which is wild, because now I'm like, this is my entire personality.
Yeah, it's all there is about us.
Yeah.
I remember, you've reminded me when, like, I was younger, I remember thinking back and being like, oh, well, gay people are fine. Like, you know, like, that's fine. Like, it's not me, but it's okay, you know. And then, like, I mean, we were all allies once, I'm sure.
Yeah.
But, like, when you look back at it and you're like, no, sweetie. Like, there was a time when I didn't think I was part of the queer community.
Yeah.
Like, I thought I was on the outside looking in. And it's just so crazy because now, like you said, I feel like I'm so far in. Like,
Yeah.
I don't know that there's a world outside the community anymore.
No. And when you see it, like,
It's
when
stuck.
you were with these group of kids, when
Yeah.
you see it, you're like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Whoa.
No.
No! Yeah, exactly. Everybody, get into a room. We're doing a big announcement.
Yeah.
Get everyone in the room that doesn't realise about all this. I'm going to say it once.
Yeah. We're going to say it once, and then that's just the presence that we've said. The president, you know what I mean?
Yeah, the president we've said.
The president. The
president. The president.
Jesus. What's happening with my vocabulary today?
It's perfect.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Oh
So
my God.
you agree?
It's because we're back on the pod.
Yeah.
Do you remember I always say, like,
Yeah,
whenever I
your
get on
mouth
this
goes
pod,
crazy.
my everything happens. Everything goes. God, you make me nervous, babe.
Oh, that's because I'm so masculine.
Yeah.
And we talk like this.
Yeah.
The last thing we have to do is roast the rainbow.
Oh my God, I forgot about Roast the Rainbow.
I never forgot. I'm obsessed. Now, if you want your profile roasted, then send it in to our Instagram, TikTok, our email. You can find all of our stuff on socials. So just search Obsessive Compulsive Dykes.
I'm sorry, I'm freaking out because I'm so excited to get back into this.
We love this
out.
segment. We love that you guys send in your profiles. You just need to send in pictures or a video. Oh gosh, we just love it. It's all anonymous, obviously, as you'll see.
Yeah.
Sometimes we give people code names, but essentially we'll just
Yeah.
let you know what we think you should change about your dating profile in order to get the maximum amount of attention that you would like.
Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Okay. Oh my god, I'm so
Okay,
obsessed with this stuff.
25. About me. East London. Trigger warning. American.
It was needed. Do you know what? It is needed.
It is
for
needed.
some Americans.
Yeah.
When I meet them, I thought, oh, I wish I'd had a trigger warning.
Yeah, for sure.
So,
I think,
thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much for that. What do we call them based off of this picture? I'm really into this
Shades.
first picture.
Shades.
Yeah, it's more than shades though.
Huh?
Like they've got like a like curly mullet with like.
It looks like me with shades on. And, well,
No,
I don't want
it
to describe
doesn't.
too much.
It looks. I don't think so. They're giving like.
The hair.
They are giving. Yeah, but their hair is like longer and it's like it's more like yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You could be like Pixie Dream Girl. This
Okay.
is like fuckboy.
Yeah,
You
okay.
know?
Yeah.
Also, because they're like opening their mouth with like a straw in their mouth, drinking a drink. They're like out on a club night. The lights are green. It's like
Yeah. It's such a nice picture.
it is a really good photo.
Yeah.
Great start with this picture and the
100%
trigger
agree.
warning. It's giving funny. It's giving self-aware.
Yeah.
Here for it.
And also, how did you get such good lighting in a club? Like, that's really impressive.
Yeah. Next picture.
Oh. I feel like you're angry with me in this
Yeah.
picture.
I was like, this is so deadpan and like,
Yeah. It's like a selfie taken in their room. Do they have pronouns on there?
no.
Okay. So it's a selfie taken in this person's room, and it's like as if you're like set your phone on the window and just a pressed photo, but you were like just like you're like have to leave the house, but like this app needs me to do like a quick ID photo.
Yeah. 100% quick ID photo. It's giving like completely like deadpan face, staring straight into the camera, being like, I don't really want to do this.
Yeah. It's like this is an inconvenience.
Yeah, this is a real inconvenience.
But the
Gay signifiers, though, go off with that jewellery.
yeah, and the bandana.
Yeah.
I
Also,
love the bandana.
what fucking dating app is this? Tinder? Like, what is happening?
Oh my god! We've never had someone from Tinder.
No, you really said American.
Wow. Is Tinder big in America?
I think people still use Tinder in America. Whereas here it's like 10 years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Our genius in the studio, Cornwall, is saying that it's kind of a thing in America.
I think it's still a thing here a little bit. But it's
R-
the same
what?
people that are on Bumble, Hinge, and Tinder.
Do you use Tinder?
No, but I know.
Thank
of
God.
people.
I was like,
Thank God for
you
me.
can't work with us.
No, is Tinder bad? Like, sorry, real talk. Because now I kind of just thought we all left it behind.
I also thought we all left it behind.
But so are we now? Like, if you've
Maybe
got
it's
Tinder,
done the lesbian thing and come back around.
360. All the lesbians are on Tinder now. Okay, that's good.
Okay, maybe we need to get back on Tinder.
The thing with Tinder is they put money in their marketing now. That's the difference. So they're like actually going out on tube and like all of that advertising. I would say it's more heterosexual, but there are people.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
The more you
Inside
know.
information.
Okay, next one. Okay.
Okay.
Into it.
Again, you know what? This is confidence.
Yeah.
So this is a picture of this person. It looks like, is that at like a
They look really
stadium?
good in this. It is at a stadium. They look really good in this photo. They're in like at a concert. They've done the thing where they've put like a black screenshot on their phone and written something on it. And it says hi and in parenthesis
Their height.
5'10".
Yeah. Which is hot boy behaviour.
Yeah. They're wearing a sweater vest. They're looking at you with a little smirk saying like, hey.
This is sexy.
This is a great photo. This needs to be your second photo. Your second photo, I'm going to say it, get rid.
The second one needs to already be gone by the time we finish recording today.
Yeah. We can't even wait for this to come out.
This one is great, like, because it's got like everything is good, like the jewelry nice, like there's such a sexy twinkle in the eye in this photo.
Yeah,
the smirk, like
really
you said.
is.
I really enjoy as well the fact that they're like holding the black screenshot on their thing, but they're not even like doing it down toward the camera. It's like to the sky.
Yeah,
and like it's like, oh, you happen to read that? Like, it's not even for you.
I mean, yeah, it is obviously for the artist.
Yeah,
who I suppose is probably like Fletcher. Do you know what I mean? It's like
have we even talked about?
No, we haven't.
Okay, we have to talk. Okay.
Just a crazy side note, a girl who stood behind me on Fletcher, who I happened to be on the same tube with, on the way back because she was going to Heathrow, and we were the few people who were going westbound. Yeah, and I was like, hey, you were behind me the whole concert, and she was like, yeah. I was like, did you go alone? She was like, yeah, I'm a flight attendant. I'm based in Dubai. I just swapped flights with somebody to come and see the concert. And I was like, cool. We had a long chat. She talked to me about her like gay friend who's dating on the DL in Dubai. I think she might be queer too, because it's illegal there, obviously.
Yeah, of course.
And then I was like, okay, bye. So nice to meet you. We didn't exchange anything. She then started following me on Instagram. And I was like, how the fuck did you find me? She was like, you came up on my explore page. She texted me yesterday. She said, on Sunday, I'm coming to London. Do you want to grab a drink? I said, see you Sunday.
Oh my gosh!
Just side note.
That was enough for a 10-minute segment.
No, for sure.
I need to digest all of that.
Yeah.
Oh my god,
Yeah.
I'm obsessed with that.
Yeah.
Thank you for sharing.
You're so welcome. However, it's giving friend vibes. I don't think I'm into
but
like
lovely.
that. But
We don't-
still such a fun thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is great, and I want to hear all about it next
Yeah,
episode.
for sure.
Okay, third photo.
I love it on like tree silence to a photo that we both are unsure about because we don't want to be too rude, so we just like. Here's the thing. I don't see the point of this.
Yeah. This is a full-length bathroom selfie in like a public restroom, I'm guessing. And then it's like the phone's kind of half over the face. I'm going to just say the outfit like isn't giving enough.
No.
To be the only thing that we're looking at in this photo.
Exactly. I'm like, if that was if the purpose of the photo was to show off your outfit,
then it's a 6 out of 10.
Yeah.
It's not a bad outfit. It's just like...
It's not a bad outfit, but it's like, it could have been so much better.
Yeah. And you're also quite far away from the mirror. So it's like most of the photo is the bathroom. Which I don't want... And there's a bin in it.
Your shoes are way too white. They also got that strappy thing at the top, which is giving like...
Velcro.
Yeah, that like Velcro. You know Velcro sneakers that have like a Velcro thing at the top?
Yeah, like a Jordan.
Yeah. I think that is so American.
Yeah.
There's nobody really wears that here unless you have like no sense of style. Whoopsie.
That could have been a whole queer me out in one thing.
Yeah. I will say though, you have chosen your hairstyle accordingly and it's perfect. Like, it's a very queer hairstyle. It's very good. It really suits you.
Yeah. The hairstyle is lovely. Also, like, we know how gorgeous the third and the first photo were. So it's like, why... Oh my god.
Sorry,
wait, I've
just
seen the next photo. So it's like the second and fourth photo, it's like, you're just like, you're undermining yourself because we already know that you're gorgeous.
Yeah.
So you just need to get something... If you're going to give us an outfit of the day kind of vibe... Actually, like, stand with energy and like find a mirror that doesn't have a bin in it and like do that.
Yeah.
Overflowing bin.
No, for sure. Cool. Next photo, holding a signed Brat album. I
Obsessed.
love that commitment.
Love.
Amazing. You're also wearing like bikini top or like a bralette.
Sexy.
Yeah, tiny bit of undermove sticking out.
Yeah.
Which I'm
hot.
kind of into because it's like, oh, did you notice that? You were looking then, weren't you? You know?
Yeah. Fully.
This deadpan face is winning though, because it's like with shades on, holding a Brat album, being like, this
I'm
is
the
who
shit.
I am.
Yeah.
Another mirror selfie.
No. Okay.
Like mirror selfies need to be so good for you to have them there.
Oh yeah, exactly. This is just
especially if you're gonna cover your face and show an outfit, which here is
a white t-shirt.
yeah.
No, we're moving on. Oh my god. Okay, we have to speed through these. Okay, sexy hands with a kitten and like a clean rug. Like I'm obsessed.
Yeah, and
love
the kitten
it.
is crossing its paws,
And
you are crossing your hands.
Oh.
You have really sexy hands, I will say, with great rings on.
oh, the mini crossword in 12 seconds. Brains as well as brawn.
Yeah. Last photo is just a screenshot of them doing a really good time on Wordle.
Oh, my favourite
she,
playlist.
her. Well, we've misgendered you this entire
Oh, I'm so
thing.
sorry. We've now only seen your profile. Your pronouns now. Thank you. My favourite playlist is getting slizzard. I don't get that. I can beat you in a game of bananagrams. I like to see you fucking try. My mum's a bananagrams beast, and therefore I have become one too.
Looking for long-term, open to short, into monogamy.
Fine.
Okay.
Some people are, and that's
Some
okay.
people are, and that's okay.
You can
Watch
find
me
me.
get into monogamous relationship.
You 100%
Kidding,
are.
I won't. What?
You tend to arrive fashionably late. I hate that. I hate it when people are late.
Yeah,
The disrespect.
for sure.
Exit strategy looks like shh, don't tell. Okay, fair enough. That's
My
quite like
exit
you.
strategy looks like shh, don't tell. Yeah, that is like me. Yeah, I love a French exit.
Oh god, there's so
I'm
much
the kind
here.
of person who replies quickly, right? But also, if you need 3 to 5 business days, that's all right. I prefer receiving text messages, and my phone is always fully charged. They're a Taurus, just like me.
Oh, you too.
Yeah, fantastic.
Taurus is okay. Great.
God, I love a Taurus. We're so good.
Yeah. We'll get into that next episode. Okay. It's been a fucking lovely welcome back.
Fuck me, this has been a pleasure. I'm so
Totally.
excited.
Me
for this
too.
season. I love you so fucking much.
I
This
love
is my
you
favorite
too.
thing in the world.
Me too. We love you.
Oh.
We love you. Oh, smack your
Oh.
mic if you love
We
them.
love you. We love you. And a big, fat, huge welcome to our amazing producer, Kamal, who's joined us, and we are so happy.
Woo.
Great to be here.
I've been Megs Kamari.
I've been Anna Tolstoy.
We've been Obsessive Compulsive Dykes. See you next week!
See you next week,
Tuesdays are back!
Tuesdays are back.
Compulsion's back on track. Stick it to the strikes, tell him take a hike. Join your obsessive compulsive dykes.
The mic can come a little bit closer to me.
Hey.
I don't chase, I attract.
Oh my god.